This is another big YouTube announcement. So many people, me included, here on YouTube are always making big announcements. But I've decided to take a new strategy when it comes to making big announcements. Lolly, no, dangerous. Fire. She loves the sunshine. Over the years, I've made several big announcements on this YouTube channel. Here are a couple of examples. Yeah, you read it right. It's not clickbait. How do you fancy 5 months from when this video comes out, you, me, Echo Yankee Zulu, want to go once around the world? That announcement was 3 years ago. Still haven't flown around the world. So that second trip I was talking about, and the reason why I've put that mount in Echo Yankee Zulu is I've got a trip coming up very soon where I'm going to circumnavigate Australia. That one was 4 months ago, and I still haven't. I'm actually taking my aircraft to another country, and the thing about Australia being an island is when you fly to another country, you have to fly over open water. Okay, I did actually do that one. That was me flying to East Timor, but you kind of get the idea. 1 out of 3 is a strike rate for announcements to action. It's not a very good percentage. Telling tens of thousands of people here, who I'm very humble to have in the audience, you guys watching, but telling that many people that you're going to do something and then not following through and not doing it, frankly, it's really embarrassing for me. Starting in Australia, flying up then through Indonesia to the Philippines, going to be going up then through Japan, over the top into Russia, across through Iceland, into my home country of the UK. I felt really stupid about the round the world announcement. Yes, I know COVID happened, like I announced it about 3 months before all the lockdown started happening, but other people have done it since then. I potentially could have done it since then, but because of circumstance and reasons, I just haven't done it since then. And to be honest, I feel like I've lost the power that I had of having that secret of my own because I've announced it, but then nothing's actually happened about it. Seeing other people achieving that goal that I had and that I announced is fantastic and like brilliant to them. I'm really proud of their achievements, but it really does compound my embarrassment and, to be honest, my sense of regret even more. But like with aviation, I am learning every day in my everyday life, and I want to improve myself every single day that I'm on this planet. Not for anybody else, not even, like I really appreciate you guys, but I'm not improving myself for you. The whole objective of this, and really this is a bit of a video that I hope I'll watch back in the future as well, but the whole objective of this is to improve myself for me. So you're going to be seeing a lot more of Echo Yankee Zulu and me flying her on the channel over the next couple of months as I get ready for this trip. You're probably wondering when I'm thinking of setting off. I've got a tentative date at the very end of June this year. Like I said, exactly 5 months from when this video comes out. There's that well-known saying that actions speak louder than words, and I always think that well-known sayings they're well-known for a reason. I really buy into the Stoic philosophy. Don't worry, I'm not going to turn this into a big monologue on Greek philosophy, but the Stoics said, it doesn't matter what you think, it only matters what you do. That was Marcus Aurelius, and I actually picked up that quote from a guy called Ryan Holiday. He has an email called The Daily Stoic. He understands this way better than I do, so I'm going to link that down below. If that's what you're interested in, I subscribe to his email, I watch all his stuff. But I've learned a lot from that, but what I haven't done is put that into practice as well as I think I could have done and would have hoped I would have done. And here's a quick something about me that I've not really shared on this channel before, and I don't tell a lot of people, so now I'm obviously telling a lot of people, but I'm not that socially confident. I'm not great in big groups. I'm not great with people that I haven't met before. I've got a close circle of friends and family, obviously, who I love very much, and I'm very comfortable around them. But when it comes to having a voice amongst a big group of people, I'm not very good in kind of the real world. So this for me, this YouTube channel for me, is my voice. The fact that you listen to what I say and respond to me and we can interact, like in the comments and online, means so much to me. So when I feel like I almost abuse that by telling you things and then not following through with actions, I feel like I'm really wasting the privilege of having this channel. But I don't want to do that anymore. Albert Park in Melbourne. This is where we obviously hold the Australian Formula One Grand Prix. It's about a month away. Starting to look like a Formula One track again. So on this channel, instead of telling you what I'm going to be doing, I want to be better at sharing with you what I've done. Now, I've had a couple of questions about a few things I have done this week, namely my IPC, or that's my Instrument Proficiency Check, which is an annual check that we have to do if I want to be able to fly under the IFR, or Instrument Flight Rules. Some of you asked, did I film that flight and will I be sharing it? The answer is no, for two reasons. First of all, I was with my instructor, it was an exam, I need to focus. The other reason why I didn't film it is we did it at night. I thought I'd put up on screen my flight track and just give you a really quick overview of what we did. So we took off from Moorabbin, did the ILS at Essendon, landed at Essendon, took off on the SID, that's a standard instrument departure, made our way all the way across to a place called Latrobe Valley, and you can see here on the flight track, I did what's called a sector entry, which is just a fancy way of saying joining the hold. I did one complete hold, so flew all the way around. Then we did the approach into Latrobe Valley. I did a missed approach, which means I don't actually land, but I actually go into a missed approach as if I can't see the runway. We did a couple of maneuvers under partial panel, so Rob covers up my instruments so I can't see them. Everything's dark outside, I can't see the horizon. And then once that was done, we made our way back to Moorabbin, flew the RNAV into Moorabbin, did a circling approach, landed, and thankfully I passed. If you are coming down to the Formula One Grand Prix, let me know in the comments. It's going to be a brilliant, brilliant weekend. I think it's sold out months ago. To really solidify this whole idea for me, I'm going to do something that I've never done before, and I'm going to screen record it as I do it to prove to you that I am doing it. This is my YouTube channel. These are the videos that I've published. If I scroll back in time to try and find, where is it? It was pre-pandemic, so it's before I made all those flight sim. You remember Flight Sim Week? Here, right. I'm gonna do something that I've never done before on YouTube to a video which is actually performing okay. It gets some views, but I'm not proud of it, and I don't like seeing it up there, and I don't want it to represent me on my channel. So I'm gonna take it offline. Save. Done. Okay, that feels really good. Now, next on the channel, a huge announcement coming up. Watch this video. No, I'm kidding, of course. I mean, you can watch this video, but no more announcements. No more announcements. I'm just really grateful that you're on this journey with me, so thanks for sticking around. You can click on this video if you want. It's a good one.